Okay, folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier. Mike's Instant Movie Review. Ordinary Angels. Hilary Swank. Some guy I don't think I've ever seen before. Some kid actors. What's this movie about? Basically, a little girl needs a liver transplant, and only Hilary Swank can save her life. And other such things in this movie. Uh, I did like the movie. Should you go see it? I think so. I think it's a nice tender tale for just about anybody. High ranking, little surprised perhaps. It wasn't released in time for Oscar consideration. Typically, films released in February are not going to be remembered for the next year's Oscars. So, a lot of these kind of high drama, high impact stories with, human elements of a high stakes nature. Often they come out in December because the Oscars, the SAG-AFTRA Awards, etc., Golden Globes, if you would. But this one, here it is in late February that I'm seeing it, 2024. Also, I'm a little, spoilers, I guess. Basically, there's a woman character that we don't really see a whole lot. We see a little flashback of her at the end. She's the mom. Somehow she tragically dies. She's leaving behind two daughters and a husband, a big, strong guy. They're in Louisville, Kentucky, or outside of Kentucky, Owensboro, somewhere around those parts of the woods. The movie takes place in mostly 1993 into January 17th, apparently, was the big day of 1994. If you have seen the teasers or the trailers for this thing, you probably saw the whole gang of people comes out to help clear the fucking, church field so a helicopter can swoop in and take the little girl to the hospital to get her new liver. So, I like the movie. It's good human elements. The Aunt Sharon or Sharon character that Julia. I keep thinking this would be a good Julia Roberts movie, like 15 or 20 years ago. And do you remember what was that movie? Erin Brockovich, that Julia Roberts got her Oscar love after doing all the rom-coms and all the horse shit. She finally did a serious movie, even though her bosoms were best supporting actresses. And Erin Brockovich was her big role. And I kept thinking, well, gee whiz, this kind of feels like an Erin Brockovich movie for this Hilary Swank. But the reality is, Hilary Swank's been, back in the 90s, Girls Don't Cry or Boys Don't Cry or whoever the fucks don't cry. God damn it. Did she win 2 Academy Awards back to back or nominated? It was, I think she won Best Actress for Boys Don't Cry, when she played the, I guess you would say, cross-dressing character or trans, what do you call it back then? Transgender? She was playing a female dressed as a boy, I believe. Yeah. So but I think she won Best Actress for that, and didn't she also win? Was it a year later, or 2 or 3? The boxing one, the knockout blonde, or the punch in the head, or the fucking Barstool Stories, or whatever the fuck it was. There's and she and Clint Eastwood. She played the boxing chick. So that one. But didn't she win 2 Oscars already? So you can't really say, I can't. That's what I was thinking. But Hilary Swank has already proven goods. If anything, this is a return to form, because I might have missed something, some fucking TV series or Netflix show or whatever the fuck show that you folks watched, that Hilary Swank was winning daytime Emmys or whatever the fucks, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen her in quite some goddamn while, except for today. I was on Facebook and seeing, you call them memes? Is that what your people call them? Of Hilary Swank in the next Karate Kid. So besides that, I haven't seen Hilary Swank in anything in quite some time. As a matter of fact, I've never watched the movie The Next Karate Kid, but it looked like Michael Ironside's in that one playing the bad guy. So I'm provoked and perhaps intrigued enough to watch that at some point. After I do all the other million goddamn things I have to do, people keep telling me, oh, you gotta watch this, you gotta see this, you gotta. Okay, I know. I've got a list of things to do, and I don't have enough time to do these things. Anyway, going back to this film, I also want to give a special kudos to, yes, the children actors. For some reason, when I was watching this movie, I kept thinking there was 3 little girls, but there's only 2. 3 daughters, there's only 2. Both of them were really good. Of course, the it's mostly a cute, like, sympathy factor for the dying child, of course. But I will give credit to the older sister actress. Of course, young actress, probably 8, 9 years old, but I thought she really portrayed the loving older sister to a sick kid. She didn't have any of those tantrums like, why does she get all the attention? Why does she get all the bowls of ice cream? Just a good, loyal sister. Back then in the 90s, people were like that. They weren't always thinking about themselves and their Instagram accounts or their MikeMessier.com websites. What else? The mom was interesting. Ed's mom. Ed, the actor who played Ed, like I was going to say the buffoon, but the strong guy, the strong, stoic father, doesn't want to accept help from anyone, blah, blah, blah. Good character, good actor, whoever. I kept thinking, is this a Helmsworth or a whatever the fuck, or Chris Pratt? Because the guy is massive. He's just a big, strong guy. He should have been playing fucking Kerry Von Erich in the Iron Claw, folks. All the wrestling fans, they have their panties in an uproar that the guy, who I thought had the right face for Kerry Von Erich in the Iron Claw. I've done like 5 fucking videos on that movie, including interviewing Harley Race's actor Kevin Anton, wonderful gentleman. But basically, this guy could have played a fucking Von Erich. Fucking massive, big, strong, scary, not a scary guy, but a nice guy, I guess. I've never met him. Maybe I'm just a cynical asshole, folks, but I kept wondering, okay, this woman's swooping in, she's saving this guy's family, she's saving his little girl's life, she's getting their hospital bills wiped out. Is he gonna fuck her or not? I mean, let's be honest. It's just like, okay, you're doing all these goddamn things. You're saving my child's life. You're fucking wiping out $426,000 worth of hospital bills. You're spending time with my mother. When's he gonna fuck her? And so the movie didn't really go there. And I guess, I don't know. I mean, were they trying to say that there's this giant age gap? I mean, Hilary Swank still looks pretty Hilary Swanky to me. So I don't know. But then when you see the pictures at the end, spoiler, they show the photographs of the real people, and they say that these 2 real people are still friends to this day. What does that mean exactly? What is friendship? I don't know, because they seem compatible. You're telling me, look, maybe I'm just got my head in the goddamn gutter, and the whole priority was saving the kid, and it was all platonic and happy horse shit. But nowhere in this film does the sassy, friend hairdresser or the sassy mom of Ed, none of these people, everyone does this in reality, folks. Like, if a man and a woman are anywhere near each other, all their fucking yenta friends, male and female, and every other fucking gender under the sun will say, oh, are you fucking? Or is this getting serious? Or what's the nature of your friendship? It's just human goddamn nature, okay? We're not beyond that. So I just felt like, I would have appreciated at least one sentence of dialogue that said, hey, what's going on with you 2? Or, you sure you're just interested in saving his daughter? You're not just interested in him? Just some fucking line like that. Or, wow, you really, chased after that casket to get to this woman's fucking widower, didn't you? Just some line of dialogue. I mean, that's a little clunky, a little on the nose there, Messier, but something that just shows the humanity, even the cynical nature of human beings. Like, why are you doing all these favors for this guy and his kids unless you want to fuck them? And that's, is it just me? Am I the only one that thinks in such perverted ways? Or am I just being honest about it? Honest Abe, okay? So I don't know. It just bothered me that in a film that was pretty much very great film. I really enjoyed it. And tear jerking, okay, jerking the tears from my face. But look, that's what the sassy fucking hairstylist friend and the sassy fucking mother of Ed, that's what they're there for, is for one of these characters to fucking throw out a line. Wow, you two are spending a lot of time together. Or just some shit like that. Like, she's moving into this family's home. She's taking over the mother role. You know what I mean? She's nurturing this guy's daughters. She's saving their lives. And they're not sharing more than just friendship? Come on. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it could just be fucking me, but I just think that's a natural human goddamn reaction. Not that, look, if that didn't happen, like I was waiting at the end of the movie for them to say, Sharon and Ed fucking married and have been happily together since 1996 or whatever the fuck. I was expecting that. It's just, they've been friends? Are you kidding me? So my point of the matter is this. Even if that didn't happen, if they didn't romantically get connected for whatever the fuck reason, I just think it would have been a little more true to form if one of the supporting characters queried about this. Just a query. You don't have to make anything up as far as, making up some relationship that didn't exist, but just have one of the supporting characters, once a fucking again, that's what they're there for. Like, even the little girl could say, is Aunt Sharon gonna be my new mommy? You know what I mean? Like Christ on a fucking crucifix. God. It's just like, it's so obvious. It's right fucking there. But I guess I have to go in and be the fucking script doctor for everybody all of a sudden, because people just can't pick up the easy 2 points anymore. You know what I mean? You gotta be Stephen Curry and go for 3 all the time. I'm trying to help the industry. I'm trying to save the film industry with my wonderful insights. 81 awards in film and television. MikeMessier.com. You can buy my wonderful novels. If you happen to be in Jacksonville, Florida, you can stop by Chamblin Bookstore. Some of my novels are there. Buy my fucking art on the Foreign Object eBay store. Or you can do nothing and you just sit there and watch this review and say how great it is and how much you laughed, and not subscribe and not like it and not share the URL. It's really up to you. I'm not asking you to clear a fucking church field of snow so I can save my daughter from dying to get her a new liver. I'm just asking you to subscribe to the goddamn YouTube channel that's free anyway, you fuck. So you tell me what you're going to do. Anyway, I give this one a whopping 4.5 stars. It hit all the emotional beats. Deducted a star because no supporting character said, so Ed, when are you going to fuck Aunt Sharon? God.